This tutorial is about writing the Lewis symbols for certain atoms. Let's take a look at lithium first. Lithium is present in the first group on the periodic table. Okay, the group numbers tell us the number of valence electrons present in those elements. And lithium is present in the first group, so it has one valence electron. And the 3 stands for the atomic number, which is the number of protons present in the nucleus of lithium atom. And that means you have 3 electrons. All of the 3 electrons can be distributed among the shells using the following electron configuration as 1s2, 2s1. So there are 3 electrons there. And the coefficient 2 is the number of the second shell, meaning n equals to 11. Okay, n equals to 11. So this is the outermost shell for this atom. So the Lewis symbol is written as writing the atomic symbol first, and then the outermost electron, okay, however many you have, those electrons are distributed around the atomic symbol, and in this case you have 1 electron, and so you write 1 dot next to that. Okay, so this dot represents the lone electron sitting outside on the outermost outermost shell of the atom. And this Li actually represents the nucleus of the atom, which contains the protons and the neutrons, and the core electrons outside the nucleus. So this is the Lewis symbol for lithium atom. And if you take a look at the magnesium has an atomic number of 12, which means there are 12 protons, and there has to be 12 electrons on the outside of the nucleus, which is the shell, the shells. So the 12 electrons can be distributed between the orbitals as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. So 2, 4, 10, 12 electrons. Now, here in the case of magnesium, this is the valence shell, the n equals 3 level. So that is the valence shell, and this valence shell has 2 electrons in the s orbital. So these 2 electrons are written on the Lewis symbol for magnesium as Mg dot dot. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, the symbol Mg represents the nucleus and all of the inner electrons. These 2 outer electrons residing on the outermost shell are represented by these dots. Okay, and let's look at a carbon, which has 6 protons and 6 electrons. So the electrons can be distributed as 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So in this case, we have n equals 2 level, okay, the outermost shell, which contains the 4 electrons. Therefore, the Lewis symbol for carbon is written as the atomic symbol C with 4 electrons surrounding that, written as 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for carbon. Nitrogen, you have 7 electrons in the shells of the nitrogen atom. So you have 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So 2 plus 3, 7 electrons. So look at this. The n equals 2 level, you have 5 electrons. And this is the inner electron, or the core electron, on the nitrogen. So the nitrogen's Lewis symbol is drawn as N, the atomic symbol, and then the 5 electrons are distributed around it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th electron is going to be paired with any one of the 4 electrons given in the form of dots surrounding the atomic symbol. Okay. The same way, we can draw another example that involves a pairing of the valence electrons. The next one, let's choose oxygen. Oxygen has 8 protons. That means it has 8 electrons on the shells. So the electrons are written, electron configuration is written for oxygen as 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Okay, so the second shell is the outermost shell for the oxygen atom. So we have 4 plus 2, 6 electrons surrounding the oxygen atom. So the Lewis symbol is written as O, which represents the nucleus and the core electrons. We have 6 electrons to be distributed around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth electron, and the sixth electron. So these two appear paired. And that's how we draw the Lewis symbols for atoms.